Hey guys, it's JD here. My throat. It's really hard to project this voice when it's changing, isn't it? Anyhow, I kind of want to make a response to Ami. I've been watching a lot of your videos and your struggle with your family. And I know that can be tough. I'm outside again. I just like it out here. I like to be outside with my dogs. So if you hear barking and stuff, I apologize. It's them. I wanted to wish you well with your parents. It should be after the fact now, so I hope things went well with your parents. I know it's a lot of stress, and it's hard for our parents to understand. I just wanted to say that we have to keep in mind that this is our journey, and how long it took us to understand, and how complex it can be for someone who's not going through the same experience. I think it's hard enough for ourselves to understand what's going on, let alone somebody that has nothing really to relate to grasp the concepts. And gender identity is so varied that it's pretty it can be very confusing depending on where you're at and how you identify and how you choose your gender expression. I know for me personally, I started doing things it had already been a year where I was binding and dressing and doing all these things, and I had no idea what those terms even were. I've never heard of binding. I never heard of, all of those things, and yet you come across it one day and you find a whole community that's just like you. And that's how it happened for me. I was, it's pretty sunny. I just had no idea that there were terms and that there was a lifestyle of people, thousands of people living the same way I was. And then after that, after getting in contact with a person that I had met, and that it allowed me to meet a support group, again, like 2.5 hours up north, but yet still, realize that there is a support group and that there's therapists and the process to go through. And it's freaking hot, but I like it. It's alright. I spent another year of my life with my name change. So I got my name change, and my father is just catching on to it. I've been using JD for over a year now. But he says it kind of mockingly, like he doesn't quite get it. He's a funny man. He thinks he's a funny man. No, but he is. He's he's funny. But the few times, the last time we talked, those of you who watched other videos, we've only had a few conversations, but he was like, "Hello, JD," and just kind of, making fun of it. Yeah, so at least he used it, but he has no clue. He really doesn't. I've just had a lot of changes recently, so I think he's going to figure it out. But I just wanted to encourage you, kind of digressing here, to be patient with your family and give yourself space as well. They need that time to digest things so they don't verbally abuse you. I think it's human nature for some people to lash out. If you find that that's the problem for you, and you take those things to heart, which how can you not, right? It's your family. But maybe take a step back and allow them to come to terms with things. It also helps too once you start expressing yourself in ways that they can understand. Like people around me, even though you think they got it, and now that, they're starting to see more masculine characteristics, it's almost as if, they didn't quite get it. And you see that look on their face like, oh. That's, it's just, it can be hard to comprehend, for people to comprehend. So, I did like your style and your informative letter. You know, I think I'm going to take that approach with my dad in the video and make it very informative for him, to educate him. And I love the way you started that, just go into genderqueer, trans, and what that means for you. I think that is fabulous. So I think I'm going to take that from you. That's a good one. But I just wanted to say hang in there, and you're doing a great job, and you're holding things together pretty well. And just continue to keep us in touch and use your resources that you have here for good support. I think there's a lot of people standing behind you. So, and good luck with your YouTube thing you're fighting. I saw the video. It was fine. So yeah, YouTube needs to get it together. I think they need an education on what transgender is. But you know, they got plenty of videos to watch, so there's really no excuse, right? Alright, take care, man.